This program involves 6 exercises working on chest, back, quads, hamstrings, glutes, even bringing in some great core exercises, guys, to burn some calories, tone up those muscles, and get us moving at home. Before we start the exercise program, if you are just beginning a resistance training plan or an exercise fitness plan, please consult your physician. We're going to kick off with a warm-up and we'll move into our 6 exercises. Each exercise will have a demonstration followed by the active phase. Okay guys, we're going to move into a warm-up phase before we start the resistance exercises. This will get the blood flow moving, increase oxygen delivery into your muscles and mobilize up your joints. So it reduces injury and just gets us pretty much prepared for the actual exercises. So we're going to start off with a basic movement. It's a side step. You're going to start by your left leg and just step from side to side. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1, and over and back. Keep that core nice and tight. You can bring a bit of energy into the room. Nice and gentle movements, side to side steps. We're going to go for about 20 seconds on each of these movements, so very low intensity. Again, just mobilizing up the joints, getting the blood flow moving. In 3, 2, 1. Excellent stuff. Second exercise, basic knee raise. Just carrying the knee up in line with the hip. Good tight core. You can bring in the arms, alternating arms to knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. That's it, just on the spot. Nice low intensity. You're going to exhale as you drive that knee up. Again, 20 seconds on this one, guys. Nice and controlled. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Third exercise, nice and simple. We're just going to bring the heel up towards the backside, alternating left onto right side. Keep that core tight. Just working those hamstrings on my count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. That's it. Just driving the heels up to the backside. Keep the core nice and tight. Again, guys, this is low intensity. Just a gentle warm up. Just mobilizing up the body. Again, 20 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Well done. Some basic stretches. Start with the shoulder. We're going to bring the right arm across the body and just close it in above the elbow joint. Going to hold that for 8 seconds. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the opposite arm across, close it in. Basic static stretch. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent. We're going to move into our hamstring stretch. So, feet together. Bring the left leg in front, just one step. Hinge over and sit back. Keep a good straight neutral back, good straight leg. This is the stretch leg, the left leg. We're going to hold that stretch for 8 seconds. Deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, just lift the toes slightly off the floor. Feel that stretch, shift down into the calf. 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's change legs. Again, feet together, one step forward, hip hinge back. We're keeping the leg nice and straight with a good straight neutral spine. Deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, lift the toe. Just a gentle stretch down into the calf. 3, 2, 1, and release. Great, guys. The final last stretch we're going to do as part of the warm-up phase. So we're going to work on bringing your left heel up towards your backside. Keep the core tight. Drive those hips forward. Try to stabilize and keep your knees relatively close together. If you're finding that difficult to hold on to, grab either a wall or a chair and just use that to support the body while you maintain the stretch. I'm going to hold that for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, release. And we change sides. Again, tight core, chest up, shoulders back. Keep those knees together. Try to push that hip in front. 3, 2, 1. And release. That's it, guys. We're ready to get into our main resistance program. 6 exercises. We're going to demonstrate each of the exercises and work through a 45-second active phase. Okay, guys, the first exercise is a basic squat. So we're going to do it from a side view. We're going to get the feet about hip distance apart. We're going to keep the tummy nice and tight. Just draw in the belly button nice and tight. Get the heels into the ground, kind of like you're on sand. Just dig those heels into the ground. Feel that connection with the floor. You're going to start by hinging the hips. Sit back, make sure you drop nice and low, deep into the squat, making sure that these knees don't travel over your toes. Feel that heel connection with the floor and then just drive up and extend all the way through, making sure you squeeze through the glutes to finish the move. So deep breath as you come down, and exhale as you come up. If you're finding that a bit difficult, we're going to find maybe a box or a low sitting chair in the house. You're going to place that behind you. Again, exact same technique, good tight core, and start by sitting back into or onto the box of the chair. Again, drive through those heels and fully extend back out. The box is a great addition. It's auto-corrective in the sense that you sit back into the squat, and the second thing is it gets you right down deep into the full range of motion. Okay guys, so we're going to go into the squat for 45 seconds. Get your position, core nice and tight, heels to the floor. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's squat. Nice controlled tempo. 2 seconds on the way down, and 2 seconds to come back up. Keep those heels connected with the floor. Watch those knees, guys, make sure they don't travel over the toes. Nice full extension. Squeezing through the glutes. Well done, guys, we're halfway. That's it, give it a good push. Squeezing through those glutes. Keeping that core nice and tight. 5 seconds to go. And 3, 2, last rep. Well done, excellent job. Okay guys, the second exercise we're doing on the plan is the push-up. So if you have a mat in the house, you can use the mat or a towel or even just a soft floor. We have a few options for the push-up. Option 1 is your box style push-up. So this is somebody that doesn't have a huge amount of upper body strength, really just starting with a fitness program and limited amount of upper body strength. So we're going to keep the knees above the hips, or the knees directly under the hips. We're going to keep the hands and the wrists directly under the shoulders. So it's a box position. Keep your core tight, keep a good straight neutral back, and you're aiming to bring your nose above your hands. So you're going to breathe in as you come down, and then blow out as you come back up. Watch the elbows, make sure they go out to the side, and as you come back up, keep that elbow nice and soft. So keep the load into the hands. Option number 2, a bit more strength, we're going to drop the hips. Keep the core nice and tight. Inhale as you come down, elbows out to the side. Exhale as you come back up. Again, keep the weight over the hands. So make sure that chest is in line with the hands. Third option, more progress, up on the full body position, good tight core. Inhale down, exhale back up. Full range of motion, guys. Keep that core tight, keep that back in a neutral position. Okay guys, let's go for the second exercise then. We're into our push-ups. You're going to pick the option that suits you the most. Get the core tight. I'm going to count us in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice controlled tempo guys. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. Feel the palms connect to the floor. Push through the palm of the hand. Full range of motion. Keeping those elbows out to the side. We're over halfway already, guys. That's it, keep that push on. Just going into the last few reps now, guys. That's it, with 5 seconds to go. Give it a final push. 3, 2, last rep, and finish. Excellent, well done. Okay guys, the third exercise on the program is the reverse lunge or step back lunge. So I'm going to go to the side profile. We're going to put the weight into the left leg. Again, connect that heel to the floor. Good tight core, chest up, shoulders back. Take the right leg and take a step back as far as you can. Drop your back knee about ½ an inch, if not closer to the floor. A light, gentle kiss off the floor and bring the foot back together. Keep the core tight, change legs. You're going to alternate the legs, moving from the right leg to the left leg. Again, dropping that back knee towards the floor. Keep the chest up, keep the core tight, make sure this front knee doesn't travel too far forward. So you got to keep that front heel connected with the floor and travel through. Okay guys, so let's go with the third exercise, reverse lunges. We're going to start by stepping back with your left leg in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Again, we're alternating from the left leg to the right leg. Keep that core tight, keep that chest up, that head up, and make sure that back knee just kisses off the floor. So don't bang the knee, keep it nice and soft. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds back up again. We're over halfway already, guys. We're flying through this program. That's it. Give a good squeeze through the legs. Bring your arms in, alternating the arms to each of the legs. Well done. Keep that breathing pattern in the way down, out of the way up. 5 seconds to go, guys. Last couple of reps in 3, 2, 1. Finish that rep off. Well done. Okay guys, this is our fourth exercise in our program today. We're going to work on our back muscles. This exercise is really good, particularly for people who are working at desks all day, driving cars, using those chest muscles too much, using those shoulder muscles too much. This exercise is going to bring in the back muscles and pull the shoulder blades back and strengthen up those back muscles. So if you have a dumbbell in the house, you're going to grab the dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, it's no problem. You're just going to use body weight. It's going to work equally as well. Put the dumbbells on the floor, roughly about shoulder width apart. We're going to come down on the floor, take a hand grip with the dumbbell and make sure the shoulder is aligned directly over the wrist. Come up on your toes in almost a push-up position, keeping that core nice and tight, good straight neutral back. As you exhale, as you blow out, you're going to load onto the right arm and pull the left dumbbell up through the back and then slowly back down onto the ground. Shift the load over to the left arm and work on the alternate arm. Again, keeping the core nice and tight, alternating from left to right arm. If you find that too challenging, a little bit too difficult, too much stress on the shoulder, come down onto your thighs, kind of like the push-up, and we can alternate left to right, cutting the load in half by keeping the thighs on the ground. Okay guys, so let's take into our fourth exercise. It's the renegade row. Dumbbells in position, core tight. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. That's it guys. Blowing out as you pull that dumbbell up and through the back. Keeping the core nice and tight. Shifting the load from left arm to right arm. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. Nice controlled tempo, full range of motion. We're halfway guys, just over the halfway mark. You're gonna feel that tummy really kicking in. Stay strong for me. Come on, push through it. That's it, keeping that back in you. We got 5 seconds to go. Just 2 more reps. Last rep. And well done. Good job. Okay guys, the fifth exercise in the program, this one is to challenge your core, your rectus abdominis, your deep transverse abdominis. Really good core exercise. So I'm going to get us back onto the mat. Make sure you're nice and flat, you're comfortable. We're going to get this lower back here, we're going to position the lower back down into the mat. So it's called imprints. You're going to just drive that lower back down into the mat, try to close the gap between your back and the floor. Next thing, we're going to bring one leg up into the air. The knee stacked directly over the hip. The ankle just slightly higher than the knee. Alternate leg come up, so the 2 legs up in the air in a tabletop position. Core is tight, lower back pushed into the mat. As you exhale, you're going to lift your chest off the floor. You're going to stretch out one leg. Hands to the temples. Alternate the legs. Make sure you keep that imprint on the back. As you extend each leg, nice and slow and controlled. You're going to exhale as you extend with a short inhale breath. Okay, we ready to give it a go? Okay guys, let's go for exercise number 5. It's a single leg stretch. Get down onto the mat, lower back into imprint. Get those legs up into the tabletop. Chest off the floor in 3, 2, 1. feel any stress on your neck, you can put one hand behind your head and then alternate. If that doesn't help, just keep the head down on the floor and put your hands on your head. We're over halfway, guys. You're going to feel that burning pretty good. Keep that lower back pushed into the floor. Keep those breaths going, guys. That's it, give it a good push. With 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent, well done. Great, guys. The 6th exercise and the very last exercise in the program is our plank. So we're going to go back onto the mat. We're going to bring the elbow onto the floor. Keep that elbow in line with the shoulder. So the shoulder should be stacked directly over your elbow line. Separate the hands. Keep the core tight. Come up onto the toes. And this is our neutral plank position. We want to keep the hips just a little higher than the shoulder. Not too high, and we don't want to drop them too low because you're going to strain or stress your back. So lift the hip, keep the core tight, tuck that pelvis in, and we're going to hold that position. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you feel any pain in your lower back, any stress or pressure on the lower back, just come down on your thighs like we did on the push-up and hold that position. It's still going to give you the sufficient contraction in your transverse abdominals that we're looking for. Okay guys, we're going to go into our 6th and last exercise in the program. It's the plank. You're going to hold this for 45 seconds. If you can only hold it for 10, 15 seconds, that's okay. You're going to work your way up to 45 seconds. Okay, so let's get into position. Again, elbows stacked directly over the shoulders. Good tight core. 3, 2, 1, time starts. Nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. This is where you start thinking the happy thoughts. You're going to take yourself to a nice place and enjoy the holiday. Lying by the pool, trying to think of something positive. That's it, keep that core tight, keep those hips up. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. You'll feel that to shake, guys. We're already over halfway. You're doing incredible. You're going to keep this for the last few seconds, okay? Keeping that core tight, keep that push on. It's the last exercise, guys. It's the last exercise on the program. Stay with me. We got 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. That's the 6th and last exercise. So well done, guys. That's the 6 exercises that we have on the program. The most important thing is that you focus on correct technique, full range of motion, take your time. The objective would be 45 seconds per exercise with a 15-second transition. So that allows you to get into position before the next exercise starts. Aim for maybe 2 sets, possibly up to 3 sets, guys. Enjoy, give yourself a good push. Thanks very much for watching.